Hey everyone, want to just go back over the 5 components of fitness, right? So we got through our macro nutrients. Now we're going to kind of start getting into the exercise portion and how those things are relatable, right? First and foremost, you have cardiovascular fitness. So that's really just the fitness of your circulatory and your respiratory systems. So how well your heart and lungs are working, right? The heart is nothing more than a muscle, and we're just trying to increase efficiency. And, there's a lot of other metabolic changes that go with cardiovascular fitness as well. But for the most part, we're talking about the hearts and the lungs and its efficiency. The second one, muscular strength, typically measured in like a 1 rep max. So how much weight you can move in one motion. Obviously, that's going to be trained strictly or primarily or only through weight training and heavyweight training. The next one you have is muscular endurance. So kind of two parts to that, right? One, to be able to sustain a contraction. So imagine like doing like a front plank for an extended period of time, like 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes, whatever it is. And then the other one is going to be the ability to repeat contractions. So a set of 20 in any one exercise, right? Bench press, 20 reps, if you will, right? You can also train your muscular endurance through cardio. So it's not just weight training or static holds. It can be through cardio as well. Like, hey, I go running or I bike. The legs, the quads, the hamstrings, the calves, like whatever it is, are going to be taxed repetitively, and you're going to build some sort of muscular endurance from that as well. The fourth one is flexibility, and it's probably least related to your overall health, but to me it's one of the most important ones because it's really what's going to allow you as you age to maintain your body health, right? So it really gets into injury prevention. Definition of flexibility is really like the range of motion. So that's abbreviated ROM. If you ever see that, ROM is always range of motion when we're talking about health and fitness. And that is really the range of motion around a single joint. So really like shoulders, hips, ankles, right? Those ball and socket joints. Your single joint stuff isn't as not as pertinent, right? It just moves in one direction, but being able to move, right? So flexibility, stretching, mobility work, like all that stuff comes into a big piece of your fitness. And then the last one is your body composition. And that's just your relative percentage of fat and lean body tissue. So the body's broke down into 2 types of tissues. It's either lean tissue, so that's your muscles, skeletal system, all the connective tissues, and then fat, everything else that's not. And there's several ways to test for this. You can do hydrostatic weighing, so that's like the dunk tank, and then they weigh your weight in water because fat floats. It's less dense than water. Bioelectrical impedance, probably the most easiest one, the one you're most familiar with. So if you have like a scale at your house, or if you've ever had it tested in numerous labs, you hold handles and it just kind of throws an electrical charge through the system and sees how fast it goes through. There's a lot of stuff that's wrong with that, just if you don't drink enough water and a lot of other things. But yeah, those are your 5 components of health.